5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Vodka Radio, the naughtiest station online.
Anything can happen in the next half hour.
I brought all the dildos and I left the riding crop at home.
Uncensored with Jane and that guy.
Hey everybody, it is Monday, February 3rd, 2014, and you're listening to Uncensored on Vodka Radio.
Hello.
Hey, I'm Vodka Jane, and
I have man flu, and I don't feel very well. There's going to be a lot of sniffing.
Nice.
And maybe a bit of dripping.
Gross.
But on the plus side of that, you obviously... there's no chance of me like going down on you through the show today because obviously you could get snot in your cunt.
Yeah, that's gross.
You'd have like it would be like, ooh, do I need to go see a doctor? And you go, no, it's just Steve's cold.
That's so gross.
So I'm sure we'll figure something else to do to you. But
yes,
yeah.
I have something in mind. Welcome to all our regular listeners. Welcome to all our new listeners. You are in for a show, and
we'd like to welcome all 7 of you. Oh, sorry, 7 million. 7 million listeners and growing.
Read your notes. So as you can hear, we also have a special guest in the studio tonight. Precious Psycho is here with us to flog me to death, I think.
Yeah.
You know, in Britain, flog actually means to sell. So what you've just said is that she actually wants... So everybody in Britain listening to go...
Sell me.
I'm going to put her on the flea market.
That's it. eBay right now, Vodka Jane.
Exactly.
Starting bid, 2 cents. Oh, sorry, no, it's in Britain.
You just
2
called her
pence.
cheap.
You are cheap. You're cheap, but there is a buy it now function.
You have a really bad accent.
That was my authentic French accent.
Your own culture.
It's on eBay.
Oh, wow.
That's eBay.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Would you like to buy it now? Buy me. Buy me now.
He's on
Oh, God, buy me now. Oh, my God, please, buy me now. Don't click the button. Click it. Click. Oh.
I need an off switch for you to
Sold.
And this with man flu. Oh God.
Absolutely.
I think he's been drinking a lot of the medicine that has lots of alcohol in it. So.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Actually, it's just pure crack. And I don't mean bottom crack.
Oh,
Although Wolf of Wall Street, obviously, crack out of a hooker's butt. Yeah. It's crack. It's crack and crack. It's crack on crack. It's like
the most serious form.
crackers.
Opening scene. He's literally, there's like a hooker there, and he's like,
I was about to
snorting
walk
cookies.
out. I was midway down the aisle. I was just like, this is going to be a shit film. And the opening scene is a bottom with a straw sticking out of it and Leonardo DiCaprio sniffing crack. I was just like, okay, we'll give this one a go.
Oh, wow.
I have never wanted to try drugs so much in all my life.
And then he was like,
There's multiple ways that you can do it.
I know. He was like,
absolutely, yeah.
Jane, bend over.
Yeah, I was. I didn't have any. I was going to use flour, but you stopped me.
Oh, my God.
Well, apparently it clogs. Apparently that's the problem. It clogs in the straw.
Yeah.
Well, I can't afford the $100 bill thing he was using. He was using a bill, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. He was using a bill. Oh, it's fucking cool.
He's going to go on that for a while, I think. Several more
Korea
for
today is
Yes.
DiCaprio and Wolf of Wall
Yeah. All right, so you guys can hit us up in the chat room on Vodka Girls. Click on the profile
Not
tab.
physically.
Yeah,
Don't hit us physically.
No, I'm getting flogged later.
I'm going to say, I got
and
that
not
covered
the
today.
Yeah. If you're not a VIP member, it doesn't matter. Sign up for a free account.
Yes, it does. Stop being a fucking cheapskate. Fucking buy a membership to our site. Fucktard.
You want to have a membership to our site, a VIP membership to our site. Why? Because
Fuck, I pay for a membership to the site, and I actually don't own it at all. I have to pay for a membership, so I can access the site, so I can actually fucking upload some videos occasionally.
Yeah, I know.
That's
I know.
it.
Get on with it.
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
So, yeah.
I bought the yearly option because that's the best value, yeah? Okay. Monthly's cool if you're on a budget, but, if you've got the cash. years the way to go. Actually, it's
Either
not.
that or just use it on a hooker with some cocaine.
You make far less money
Right.
when they buy it for a year. So if you do buy a year's thing, we'll know you're just trying to screw Jane out of money, and we'll publicly shame you.
Wow.
Come on, Jane, get us going.
Right, schedule.
All right, so head over to the free porn tab, make your free account.
Or as we like to say, the complete cheap ass tab.
Anyways, go join Vodka
Hey,
Girls.
I don't need to pay for
it.
porn.
It's
I can
awesome.
just go on Tumblr whenever I want and look at the same boring old shit that I see day in, day out. Vodka Girls is exclusive.
It is.
You can't see it anywhere else unless we say so.
and we don't say so. Okay, anyways. Also, if
No, but
you're
doesn't
in...
that piss you off? I mean, I get it. Sorry, I'm going to rant about this for a minute.
Rant
I know,
number one of the show.
I know. Hang on, let's just throw. Oh, there we go. We just got rid of the schedule, so that's fine.
Okay.
We'll just, yeah.
Pretty new.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Nice.
Done. Okay. No, but it's like no, but okay. So I totally get the free porn thing. What the layperson doesn't understand is the fact is like, and all the houses are having this same problem.
Houses as in porn companies.
Yeah, porn
Yes.
companies that actually produce porn.
Yeah.
You've got the big
Like
fucktard
Vodka Girls.
wanker corporation called MindGeek. Okay, and they pretty much own all the tube sites.
Yep.
But the content that they've got on there,
Screwing
it's
Playboy.
huh?
And they're screwing over Playboy.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Fucking leave them alone. Leave Playboy alone.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, sorry,
So-
go ahead.
No, but the thing is like at the end of the day, there's there is actually an end to this. You can't produce this kind of stuff for free, and so whatever however great it might feel, the fact is, I mean, I've noticed on the porn sites there's less content going on there now. Sorry, on the tube sites, there's less content going on there now because it's just recycling the same bullshit.
Yep.
You
Put
know,
a different
so-
title on it. You can
That's-
actually find the same video under multiple categories with different titles. And it's just, it's boring.
That's right. Steve goes to the bathroom. Hundreds of different variations
You
of
have
that.
no idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It is. It's all
Yeah.
on gay scat porn.
God. Can we
Poop
get
in a
to
box.
the schedule instead?
Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna get off of
So,
that.
okay, if you're not
Go
a
to the free tab.
Shush.
Oh, okay.
So, if you're a VIP member,
We love you.
and if you're like a cheap ass member,
You're a fucking asshole.
but either way, you can go over to Spreaker in the chat
We love
room.
you
We'll
all,
try to
actually.
keep an eye on that chat room. And you can also talk on Vodka Girls on the profile tab. It's like Facebook, except it's dirtier, and we post lots of nude pics on there. Anyway,
I just got threatened by our lawyer who's standing in the other room, and he needs me to say the following thing. We actually do love all the free users as well, and we don't consider you freeloading assholes at all. And I thoroughly reject anything I ever said about that. No, in all fair, I get it. Look, you know what? Times are hard, and that's why that we do offer a shitload of free stuff, because we're like, hey, we'll give you exclusive free porn, free naughty pics, bottoms and boobies as well. Well, not as well. I guess that's probably all of it, isn't it? It's not like there's not really a lot
that's
else you
pretty
can
much
add
it.
onto
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's all excuse. Blah.
wow.
Excuse you?
Excuse me. Hello.
Okay, girlfriend.
It's. Oh, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Yes, I do.
Okay, if you guys could see this right now, they're like snapping fingers at each other.
I'd slap my nails harder, but I just had my nails done. Uh-huh.
Should I get out the blackface for you too?
That was completely racist.
Oh yeah, I just beat you to it.
I know you didn't say that to me. I don't know what that was. That was like a British kind of like, I don't know.
Don't
just,
even know.
I don't know. But no, anyway, no, we totally get it. Times are hard, so we do, produce a lot of free stuff as well. But, if you want the really good stuff, and I
Yeah.
mean the really
We
good
heart
stuff.
you. So.
Yeah,
If I can go lower, the very, very, very good stuff.
you don't have a deep
Right.
voice.
I don't. I have a
No.
girly voice.
Yeah, you
I
do.
know that.
Yeah.
I have the most crap voice for radio you can imagine. But I have a cold this week, so I'm a little bit deeper.
Snip. In case I wanted to hear that.
Can you tell I have a cold?
Um,
My doctor gave me 2 hours to live. And I choose to spend my 2 hours here on Vodka Radio
Excellent.
with
Yay.
you
So
people
we're on
out
a
there.
countdown now.
We are.
Got an hour
Yes,
and 50 left.
I know. It's going to be the most amazing ending ever. Steve dies live on the show.
Can you show me what controls to push at the end?
Just watch and enjoy. Soak it in.
Should I get the video camera up right now?
However, of course,
Because I bet
apparently
we could get signups for that.
you probably. Well, I will lose control of all my bodily functions when I
put that
I was
on
going
the
to say
sister site.
aspire, but it's not, is it? It's expire. Aspire. Just right at the end, I'm going to sweat profusely and die. It's hot in here.
Okay, okay, as he said, he has less than 2 hours left to live, which also means, yes, from now on, we are actually going to be doing Uncensored for a 2-hour live show every Monday.
If I
not
can
just
stay
an
awake
hour.
that long.
Well, I'll carry it on if he dies at the end of tonight. So,
Yes.
We've got fingers crossed.
You seriously want me to die?
I don't want you to die.
No.
No.
What would this world do with... Oh. She does scare the fuck out of me.
I know,
That was scary.
Okay, so...
What scares me about you is,
I'm sorry.
is like, and purely for
Rant number
research
2.
purposes, I have watched an obscene amount of BDSM porn, and I find it disgusting and revolting. So I watch more of it just to make sure I don't like any of it. And
I can verify that. He
and
does go to the bathroom
it's-
a lot every day.
Oh my God.
I'm not into poo porn.
No, you go into the bathroom a lot every day.
I do go into.
So wait, you don't masturbate to 2
Yes,
girls,
but that's
one
only
cup?
because I like them coming out. And I'm,
Oh, that's just not necessary.
what was that? 2 girls, 1 cup? Who said that?
I did.
Oh, you do?
Oh, so you don't masturbate to that?
No.
That was the whole thing, like
That was-
several years ago back when it came out or
Oh
something.
yeah.
I did try.
Ew.
I did try, but I was eating Chinese as well at the time, and it just didn't.
Okay.
Wow.
I got
okay.
confused, and there was
Back on
noodles
topic.
involved, and I just, yeah. Do you know the
Okay.
girls in that actually never got paid? Do you know that is it wasn't, although it was filmed, they were like, fairly drunk at the time.
So I thought it was
And
just
they-
2 girls in like a YouTube video or something.
Yeah, no, it was a filmed scene, but it was actually, they were never paid for it. Funny enough, nobody ever seems to be able to find them, but apparently that came from a source of somebody who was there while it was being filmed, which means it's probably bullshit.
It's just hearsay.
It was.
Yeah, you
One of the
just
girls
made
in
it
that
up.
film was me, prior to my trip to Thailand. So fuck you all that watched it. You were jacking over Steve, and he loves it. Don't bring religious into it, okay?
Oh, God. I don't know
2
that.
girls,
I
1 cup.
remember
And Jesus.
it.
Okay.
He just validates it.
Yeah. So.
Oh, don't. I'll piss off the young Earth creationists. Sorry. I'm not going to go down that road.
Oh my God.
And
Hey,
this
Brent.
is why we're 2 hours long now.
That's right.
No, because we can't keep on topic.
Yeah. Hello, Brent. Okay.
It's like 2 hours of giggling.
Wow. Can't believe you just did that. Okay.
What is the date today?
February 3rd.
3rd, okay.
It's Monday.
Okay, so...
It's 10:13
Okay.
Central.
Sorry, I'm just working out... Okay, so the Earth was created by now. Got it. Carry on.
Oh my God. Okay.
I'm not going to get onto
This,
that.
this is Sex Talk Radio,
I know, sorry.
Okay.
I won't do any of that.
and
Well, I will do the sex talk. Do you want to see me unbutton? That wasn't an unbutton, though. That was a zip. So I'm a liar. You like that, don't you?
Don't
You
be
like it when I lie.
Okay.
I got my head stuck in the cupboard. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. Okay. So this week, as you guys saw on the flyer, we're doing a real car giveaway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, because I'm going to die tonight. We're actually
Somebody
gonna,
gets a car.
Jane's actually going to give away my Lamborghini.
Yeah. Okay.
So
So.
nobody believes it's true. They just
Right.
think we're bullshitting them.
Right. Yes, there is a Lamborghini giving away tonight to the person with the smallest dick.
Yep.
Yep. Yes, I really just said that. So if you've got an extremely
It-
small dick,
Mm-hmm.
then you
Email
need to
it.
email your pic of your dick to
Pick of the dick. Pick of the pick. Pick of the dick day. Day. Pick of the dick.
email it to
Dick pic
uncensored at vodkagirls.com throughout the show. You got about an hour.
Look at it.
Yes, he will. He's actually checking them all.
I'm going, oh my god, it's bigger than mine. Fuck off.
So, yes. So the winner with the smallest dick.
Yep, because it's a penis extender. I mean, that's what these cars are. That's why I have one.
Yes.
It's like
yes.
I'm overcompensating.
Has a Lamborghini.
No, Ferrari. Ferraris and Porsche drivers, they're the ones with the smallest penises. Lamborghinis are just like, I might, but I might not. We do, though.
Okay.
There are 3 people now that believe I have a Lamborghini. Which is excellent, because that's 3 more than it was about 10 minutes ago. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
yes,
so we're going to give it away.
Yes, so if you have a very small dick, we want to see it.
Can I send mine in?
Yes. But you can't. It
jam it
doesn't
down the
matter
phone
because
line.
you're going to die anyway. So email your pic to uncensored@vodkagirls.com. You will win his Lamborghini tonight. And
It's white.
Yep. You'll like it. It's cool.
It is cool. Mm-hmm. They don't think we're going to do this.
No,
we really
they
are.
don't. I know. We
And
want dick
they're
pics.
all right.
I want dick pics. Precious Psycho, you want dick pics, right?
Sure.
Yeah, you're gonna help me judge this.
Something to laugh at.
I want. No, of course not.
Uncensored
But we want really
at
small ones.
vodkagirls.com.
So, yeah. So email those in now.
Yes, start
Start
emailing
doing
them in. We have no way of checking the email because I forgot to bring the computer that has the email on. So we'll
I will announce this tomorrow.
No, announce it next week on the show.
Okay, fine. But then they're gonna have to go like a whole week going.
Oh, fine, announce it tomorrow.
But we'll like officially announce it.
That's
next
right, because
week.
you've lasted your entire lives with that Lamborghini, and another week's gonna kill you.
It might.
It's killing me.
Yep, you got less than 2 hours left.
Absolutely.
I know. Anyways.
We've been on the intro for 17 minutes.
I know.
It's the last time I ever give it to you to like go through.
Please.
God.
Okay. So yes. Okay. So yeah. So this week, we are talking about. We are in the second part of swinging, and so we're going to be talking.
Not as in playground swings and children's swings, but grown-up swings. Big chains, rubber chairs.
Swing clubs.
That's right.
That kind of good stuff. So, so we're going to be talking about what to expect at a swing club and being a swinger here in the second part of the show. And that will be after, my ass gets handed to me by Precious Psycho. We'll talk to in a few minutes here. So... anyways, yeah.
So, yes?
Yes? Did you want to say something?
Are you done?
I'm done. Would you like to say something?
I don't know, because I don't have my cue cards. I'm not even looking at them tonight. So I'm just, let's have a look. What did we go?
We try to keep it on, a schedule, and he just, fucks it up again.
We wrote down, just to give you an idea of how...
Next week we're going to have to do 3 hours, because he might lose his cue card.
This will give you an idea of how detailed our notes are. There's a 2-hour show, and we have 4 postcard notes, and there's probably a collection of about 6 points spread across 4 cards. 5 cards, actually. I can't count. Oh, no, I was counting in American, sorry. So, yeah. Okay, so I thought, because I was, can I use this word, surreptitiously reading your Facebook, and I found your messages. And
I love my messages.
Your messages are cool, and I was like, you know what?
Weird.
These are good. These are good lines, and I kind of fancy trying them out, and kind of seeing,
which ones work for really good pickup lines, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. So anyway, yeah. So we are going to start doing a weekly.
Yeah.
Weekly? Yes, a weekly thing.
Yeah.
Hello, babe.
Funny because he's fat.
Laying there in bed snoring, which one to be caught?
You have a fuckload of messages.
Yes, this is it. Well, they all had to stay quiet because I left the mics on.
It was very hard. I even didn't breathe.
It was very hard. She didn't breathe. You heard it here first. So, yes.
I get really awesome messages from all you guys and girls.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
we get to hear some every week now, starting now.
So those who have actually sent these in, don't worry. I won't use your name Unless
Maybe.
you're a dick to me, and then I will next week. No, we want more like this, because these are just good, okay? Okay.
Why?
Okay, Jane, let me try this out. Okay.
You gonna read it in their voice?
I'm going to read it in the kind of voice that I think it should be read in.
Oh,
This is going to
God.
fail very quickly, because I only have a few voices I can do, and none of them are really very polished at all.
Or accurate.
I will cut one of my fingers to be your slave. You're gorgeous. The hair, the body, everything. I leave in a bag with no air for you. I let you smother me to death.
I actually got that one today. That's like fucking awesome. I don't even know what to think about that.
So you know, people seem to forget that, you know, Facebook is the new meaty people kind of thing. So yeah. So, you know, it's like someone come up and said, "Let me smother you to death." Well, would you take that? I mean, would that work for you? Would it get you wet?
No. Can I have a buzzer?
Put the lotion on. No. Oh, you need a buzzer. We'll get a buzzer for you next week.
I need a buzzer.
Okay.
I'm
Hang
sure
on. There you go. Does that work?
Nice.
Oh, hang on. There you go. Okay.
I'm sure there's
but no,
an
that
app for it or something.
that could be a plus thing. That could be like snorting cocaine, couldn't it? Do you like this? Oh. Like that, isn't it?
Oh my god. Yeah, no, that smothering and wants to cut his finger off to be my slave.
I leave in a bag with no air for you.
I don't know what that means.
I'm wondering, like, he's saying he won't breathe until he gets to you or something like that. Maybe, I don't know.
No, I see. I think that he's going to cut one of his fingers off, put it in a bag, meet you, cut your hair and body and everything else off, put it in a bag with no air,
what?
and then sit on you until you run out of oxygen. I think actually this was a veiled death threat.
What is this, the Black Dahlia murder?
Yeah.
Nearly sounds almost like that, except for he didn't mention cutting off your boobs.
Yeah, no, that's different. It's different.
No, not you.
No,
Okay,
that doesn't do it for me.
I'm actually thinking of making this one into a little jingle or whatever the word is. Just vodka radio. I would much rather have the whole boom box. Yeah, I added the yeah. The yeah makes it. So if somebody came out and just randomly said that to you.
I don't know what that means.
I know, we're going over it. What does that mean?
Jane, just vodka radio? I would much rather have the whole boombox. Fuck yeah!
I mean, does that mean he want to fuck me? Does that mean he wants to fuck you?
He didn't say fucking it. I'd much rather have the whole
I
boombox.
know, but what does it mean? Does he want all the vodka girls?
Or something? Or
does
what?
he want...
I think, well, a boombox. I think he wants your throat. It's not a boombox would be your throat. He wants your... I think this is another veiled death threat.
Lingo, sorry.
Oh yeah, Miss BDSM over here, Miss Pet Life everything.
Like
oh fuck
here.
that! I don't know sex lingo.
I know BDSM lingo. I don't know sex lingo.
A boombox. Okay, so
I actually
he wants he wants to stick his cock down my throat. Is what you're saying?
No, I actually think it's another veiled death threat. I'm
concerned for you now, man.
I think we have two verifiable death
I'm gonna get fingers
threats.
and cock stick down my throat and we just stuck in a bag. Oh, fuck.
I'm scared now.
Fuck my life.
Let's have a look. Let's do another one.
You gotta say my favorite one, Steve.
I will get there. It's all about anticipation. I'm lowering the bar currently of messages, so people will go, "Wow, this is so bad. I'm going to turn this off in a minute." And then I come back with them with a "Whoa!" like that, and they just go "Whoa!" They keep listening.
For everybody that's listening, he just did jazz fingers.
He did. He did.
Jazz hands.
Jazz hands. Not spirit fingers. You got the full on.
Spirit.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
It's what?
You never heard of spirit fingers?
No.
You never
I
watched
thought
Bring It
that
On?
was just a Catholic priest thing.
No.
Come here, my child.
Oh God. Oh.
Don't go there, because they do.
I'm sure there are.
What is
some
spirit
out there.
fingers?
You never watched Bring It On, the first one?
Yeah. Yeah, of course
No.
you have.
I-
You know, with the guy that's the
Kirsten
dance
Dunst,
instructor. With
Mic
Kirsten...
distance.
I know. I'm
Mic
close to the mic.
Yeah, I know. It's like, you know when they come to the business like that, you can't go round like this, because what happens when people are listening to us now, the whole sound is just getting really fucked up. You sound like SpongeBob then. Bring it around town.
Dude, SpongeBob
Red.
canceled.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Another message. Hang on, let me. Okay.
Hope it's not a death threat.
Oh God, I've got to say this one right. Okay. I'd love you to be my sister. I'd love you to be my sister. I'd love you to be my sister. You like play family role? I love you to be my sister.
That was actually like over a week.
He was
I get like
grooming
one message a day.
He was. See, he was grooming you.
Those were the messages, and that was like what 6 days?
I
don't even know how to respond to that.
It would have been kind of
I'm not interested in the brother-sister thing.
He kind of verified the family role play, so it's like your stepsister, but he didn't put stepsister, he put sister.
He also didn't say step, so there was not a specification, it was
If you are the sister of the person who sent this message,
beware.
Run.
Yes.
Yeah.
You might want to.
Yeah. That's...
I want to go home, I want to go home, I want to go home. Actually, I just realised that Dorothy never said that in The Wizard of Oz, did she? She said something else. There's no place like home.
Yes.
Although there is fucked up. There's no place like home. My brother isn't trying to fuck me. Click, click, click. So, these are genuine messages, and they're just really good.
These are actual messages from Facebook and Twitter and from the website, and this is like just from the last week.
Yes.
So, and we've got like 2 pages. I just like randomly pulled a few, and it printed out on 2 pages. That's how many fucked up messages I get. I love them though.
Ready for another one?
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as it's not a death threat.
So wait, hold on. Did that work on you? He's reading his pickup lines.
No.
Do you want to be his sister?
No.
Do you want to be his sister?
No.
Do you wanna
if his sister's cute, I might do her, but...
I love my life.
I'm sure he does.
Go ahead.
Next.
Okay. Clear my throat, which is an impossibility because I have manful. Flow. I have manful. I am full. I am full of men.
You have manful in your throat there, Steve?
That's right. Oh, God. I keep sniffing as well. I'm so sorry that I'm sniffing into the mic today, so. Got the black lung. Okay. See if this one works for you.
Okay.
Want to fuck you hard, deep and long. And finish up by pumping you full of baby batter.
That is my favorite one.
Baby batter.
Seriously, it's the first time I've ever heard it referred to that.
I've heard, I want to, put my baby juice all over your tits. Baby batter? You're going to pump me full of baby batter? Wow. I mean, I am MILF and everything, but baby batter, not really a turn on.
It's going to be... It's going to be...
Oh, can I have baby batter in my mouth?
Next video, whoever sent that, the next one, just before we do the cum shot, I'm going to say that. I'm going to say that. I'm going to go, you want the baby batter. I got to come up with, where they go, baby batter, baby batter. So I got to come up with some way to say that. She'll laugh and spit it everywhere, probably, or something like that.
I will not be following that one. No.
It's really hard. There's like sheets here of them, and these are the good ones. I mean, there's some really lame ones. How mucho formo sex with you? And then provides his phone number. I want to show you my 11-inch cock. I'm sure you would approve. So, yes, there's that one.
Winning the Lamborghini, though. So.
No, definitely not. You see, showing off, and now you've lost a car.
Mm-hmm.
Let's have a look. We'll do one more.
How much though? Was it 6 pesos, 8 pesos?
Yeah.
This is good. This is cordial. I think the way this person starts it out, he's respectful to you. Good morning. I currently have your panties right here in my hand, along with a $50,000 check for you if you'd come and visit me.
Okay, first off, I've never sold panties. So I've never given away panties. So no.
You've never?
Really?
I have not. I know.
I sell mine all the time.
That's why you don't ever wear any.
BigBear.com.
Oh God. Okay. Oh, okay.
I leave the pubic hairs in as well.
That's so gross.
Do they look like you hit a dude?
Oh God. Excellent. Steve nearly spat all over the mixer desk.
Your baby batter.
That was excellent.
That was awesome. No, I've never actually sold any or given any away of mine. Some of the other vodka girls have, like when we used to do the cam shows and stuff.
Okay.
But I never have. So how he has my panties is another stalker / death threat. But
Yeah,
on the plus,
Steve
stole him. Steve stole him
and sent it to this guy. Yeah, that's
I think we
Yeah,
have
it's
3
kinda interesting.
verifiable death threats this week.
excellent.
That's a result.
And that's only some that I pulled. So.
I know. They were actually pretty good.
Yeah.
So none of those, but we're looking for more extreme ones because I honestly I think people listening out there can do a lot better.
Yeah. I like really fucked up messages. They make me laugh.
Yeah.
They make for a good radio show.
Yeah.
But it spurs you on to do videos as well because you're just like, that's really fucked up. Let's go film something.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. So, yeah, that's a little bit different.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So keep
So you want to do
messaging
that,
me, everybody.
do that every week?
Yeah, keep messaging me all your fucked up, things.
Okay.
Death threats and whatnot, and, we'll have fun with you.
Okay. And in a sec, we will talk about something you wanted to talk about for some fucking bizarre reason.
Oh, fuck, I have no idea. That.
Vodka Radio. Take off your pants and stay wild. Uncensored with Jane and Steve at 10 o'clock Central. Don't miss it, or we'll tell people you like Justin Bieber.
Okay, so yesterday was the Super Bowl. I don't like football, or as you more commonly refer to it,
Hand egg.
Hand egg, which
It is quite easy. And I don't know why you Americans have this problem. If you look at what you funnily... By the way, just so you're aware, soccer to a British person is a couple kids in the field kicking around a ball. It's not really serious, okay? You kind of, it's soccer, football, okay? The key and the clue is in the name. Foot, ball. We hit the ball with our foot. American football, you neither have a ball, you have an egg-shaped thing that's more like a rugby ball. Okay,
like a lemon and an egg.
Yeah. Well,
I like to call it hand egg.
Well, I saw that on a meme, so it works, and I'm shallow. and you carry it, so it's the hand egg Super Bowl.
Okay, so the hand egg Super Bowl was on yesterday, and I did not watch it. And I got to enjoy all the really great memes about how bad the Broncos did, and Peyton Manning and calling home to his mom and all that kind of stuff. But I did actually get to see the halftime show, but I was very disappointed because apparently I missed the memo that it was not the Red Hot Chili Peppers headlining it; it was Bruno Mars.
What the fuck?
So it's like I was just like, oh yeah, that's why I turned it on. That's why I turned on Red Hot Chili Peppers, because I was like, fuck yeah. They sang "Give It Away." That's it. And Bruno Mars sang 2 songs, and I was just like, this isn't cool. Granted, it was the best part of the Super Bowl, I'm sure, because apparently the game sucked.
Yeah.
Really bad. For the Broncos, anyways.
Right.
But, I did see that. But last night, after the game, when it was over, and I was just like, okay, good. I can go on. We went on Hulu last night, and they had all of the Super Bowl ads.
Yeah.
So I wanted to see what they all are. There was so much anticipation this year. I mean, they kept putting out teasers this year. I think that was the first year they've really kind of done like a bunch of like teaser pre-commercials like leading up to it. So I was just like, okay, they must be really good this year. They weren't.
Was there at least a Doritos one or something?
Okay, one of the Doritos one was really bad. It was like the cowboy kid. That was just, oh god. One of the Doritos ones was excellent. It was like going into a time machine, and that one was really good. And then the Butterfinger commercial it was like the girl was like peanut butter and the guy was chocolate, and they were talking to a counselor, and she's like, sometimes I just want something more. And so the counselor introduced the Butterfinger guy, and she gets in the middle and starts cuddling up to her, and and yeah, that was really good. But I all in all, to me, it's like marketing companies should be ashamed of themselves, because they're fucking charging these people, all these companies, serious bucks.
Oh, millions.
Yeah, I know. and they come up with that shit. And I'm just like,
and just
it?
think, you could join vodkagirls.com for just
Right?
$29.95 a month, as opposed to the millions of dollars that people have spent on that. Sorry.
No,
on the really
5 or 6 million for just like what 30 seconds.
Well, that's just airtime. That's not even like developing the ads. I'm just like, who the fuck is behind this stuff? I mean, I've been in marketing before, and I'm just like astonished that.
Oh, that's what we're calling it now, we.
Well, that's when Doritos one gets off because they do the fan-made one, so pretty much they're just paying for the airtime. The fans actually make the commercial.
Yeah, the Time Machine one was great. The Jag commercial was really good. That was with the British villains and.
I like that.
Yeah, of course you did. So.
Oh, Britannia.
But
hey, America, we want our land back. Oh yeah. We're coming.
Go home.
We don't give a shit about tea this time.
I don't even know where to go with that. Anyway, so yeah, I just wanted.
I think it's more of a problem that a lot of those companies spent so much. I mean, yeah, the airtime, but it's the money that they're paying to marketing companies to make some of that shit.
I know.
I mean, they were some of them were really bad adverts.
Really bad.
The Budweiser advert.
I don't even remember it.
A lot of them we skipped over in the end.
Over.
We were just like, and to think, I mean, and it's not cheap to produce those kind of, forgetting the airtime, just straight out video editing, effects, and this, that, and the other.
Yeah, it's like the Bruce Willis one. Okay, that must have cost a pretty penny to have him. Mm-hmm. And he talked about giving people hugs because, like, Hondas are safe cars.
Mm-hmm. That
is not going to make me go buy a Honda. It's like, and all during that, like, Fred Armisen is hugging him. I
have no idea who that is.
The guy in the commercial. Him. I think he's in Saturday Night Live, right?
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
okay.
Possibly.
He looks looks like a young the guy out of Honey I Shrunk the Kids, Rick Moranis.
He looks like Rick Moranis.
He does. He looks like a young Spanish version.
Okay, now I think I know who you're talking about from
He does. He has that kind of.
I don't.
Especially the Spanish version. I'm like, I think I know who you're talking about.
That's right.
This is why we call it uncensored.
Yeah. That's the right word. I'm not using the wrong word there.
It is. So.
Continue.
Anyways, yeah, they were horrible. Just
wasted a lot of money.
Yeah.
For a lot of adverts.
Yeah.
That were
and they
crap.
could have given it to us, and we could have done more
$29.95. Yes, we could have.
See, they could have paid the Vodka Girls, and we could have made all the adverts.
Or I could have just gone on an insane coke and hookers spree.
What is your addiction with
I want to do that
right now?
Actually, I have no desire to ever do crack cocaine at all. Well, I try it once, maybe. No, I wouldn't, because I'd be worried about what I'd be like. Because it's like, I'm 3 margaritas and I'm up a stripper pole straight away. So
yeah, this is the man that actually broke his some ribs, pretending to be a stripper. While he wasn't pretending.
I was.
You were not using the pole correctly. You ran into it.
I didn't run into it. I jumped. I jumped, and I did catch hold.
We can talk about that during
the
swing club. What to expect at a swing club?
Yeah,
a very drunk man running into a stripper pole. And 2 broken ribs later.
So we're agreed that a lot of the corporations in America are spending far too much money.
Yeah.
And marketing companies, we got your number. We know that you're just basically ripping everybody off because they are crap.
They were horrible.
I mean, they are crap. I mean, we've actually had, believe it or not, we've actually had some people want to advertise with us, which just made me laugh. I thought it was a joke. Actually, I thought it was Dragon just pissing around and just sending me a joke.
Oh, yeah, happy birthday tomorrow before I forget.
Oh, yeah.
It's Dragon's birthday tomorrow. Vodka Guy Dragon. Happy birthday. Again.
Well, he lied last week. He didn't lie. I just misinterpreted
25 again.
He is 25. He is, I think. I'm 17.
Get out.
You're on a register now. Oh, yeah, it's America, yeah. Oh, I'm 18. Sorry. I'm 21, actually, because I drink occasionally. I'm 22 and a half and 3/4, which makes me 24. Something, I don't know. And, anyway, so we had a couple, and look, here's the thing. To those who did send those in and say, hey, if you want to do like a swapsy, and it was kind of like, if you want to advertise our show and we'll advertise your show. I didn't send you one back, and there's a reason. To me, if you're going to advertise something, make it fun. You don't have to get at exactly what your product is, because if people if they're entertained by something, they will look into it more. And to me, it's like, the majority of adverts that I hear on radio, and especially over here, God, your adverts over here are just boring. 99% of them are boring, and they probably are crap in England now as well, but comedy, make it funny. Make it
sexy.
Yeah, and make it absolutely.
Good. Sorry, he said funny, and honestly, that just makes me think. Those Central Market commercials.
Mm-hmm.
That every time, when something's in season or something, are you really into beer?
Yes.
Are you really into citrus?
I haven't seen this.
Yeah, go to Central Market. Blah, blah, blah. We're having Citrus Fest. I just love it because he's like,
okay, that's cool.
Because he'll imitate whoever. Oh God, I just want to meet that person. But every time, at least the recent one with the citrus one, he's like. Working is hearing those commercials on the radio. I'm like, I love it.
They're good.
I haven't heard those. I need to listen to those.
Under a rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I live in a basement.
Radio, so listen to an iPod.
I know. iPod? I don't have Apple products.
Whatever.
What is wrong with you? God. Oh. Get out.
Started.
Get out. Go on. Get off the show.
Oh my God. We're not on iTunes because Steve wanted to be. Let's just put it that way.
I know. The sad part is if there was a proper.
He cried as he said that.
I did. So anyway, I have a point to all of this.
Yeah.
Do you?
And it's I'm going to do a demonstration
of.
No, I'm actually going to stage a demonstration until people send in better adverts for us to put on than what they've been sending. I was playing GTA. Couple days ago.
Yeah.
And I'm one of those sad people that I'm so sad actually. So I parked the car up and I listened to the radio actually in the game.
I've done that.
Okay, and I'm like, right, and I just park up and I'll just be like, fuck, I don't care about robbing anybody today. I'm just gonna listen to it. The adverts on there are absolutely fucking brilliant. Okay, and so I decided to break probably an awful lot of copyright rules and got hold of.
Wouldn't be you if it wasn't.
got hold of them and got hold of most. Okay, so anyway, so what I am going to do is until somebody actually, this might actually backfire because these adverts are that good. I don't think anybody will send an advert in because they'll just want to keep hearing these, but they are really, really good. Mm-hmm. So anyway, we are going to come back with the interview.
Yes, we're about to interview Precious Psycho. I hope you're ready.
We have been going 45 minutes and we're only just getting to the interview now. It's a good job we're making this 2 hours.
2 hours.
Yeah, that's right. That's it.
I was like, well, no wonder y'all made it 2 hours.
So so when we come back, we will be talking to Precious Psycho about her BDSM life.
Absolutely.
Vodka Radio. Take off your pants and stay a while.
That shit is fucked.
Do you have dry mouth?
I sure do.
It protects your teeth, fights infection, and lubricates your food. But what happens when you run out of saliva?
Help me, I can't talk.
For personal dryness upstairs, it's Salivex.
Wow, I can spit again.
Salivex is more than saliva in a can. Salivex improves consumption efficiency by 50%. No more halfway cures like coating your throat with cooking oil to have that extra piece of cake or bowl of kitty litter.
After a night out, my tongue tasted like carpet. It was embarrassing. Now with Salivex, I can eat a whole box of crackers or lick my life partner's
stamp collection
all night.
It's like having a salivation army in my mouth. Now I can suck a
lollipop
for as long as I want.
Salivex tastes like your own saliva. That's because at Salivex's state-of-the-art production facilities, we use salivation philanthropists who make Salivex all day. Salivex. When it comes to personal dryness upstairs, we're deadly serious.
There
we go.
God. That was classic.
That, America, is how to do proper adverts.
Yeah, it would work.
See, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? That was, I heard that and I was just like, and there are loads of them. So we're going to play.
Loads.
There are loads. Drop in loads.
I like loads.
You like your baby better.
Oh, God.
I'm going to come up with a rhyme for that. Because that just deserves it. Yeah, that just deserves it. So.
Alright.
Okay.
So,
hey, believe it or not, there's been another person in the studio since we've started.
I know.
You wouldn't have guessed it because she's so quiet.
Yeah, not her.
Now she's quiet.
I've not been quiet.
So today, we've got Precious Psycho here, like I said, who is not so precious when she has her floggers. She gets all psycho on
Give
our
the review of last Thursday's live
fuck.
video.
I still have bruises on my ass because of you. Oh, I don't want to get up.
You're gonna be getting up soon.
You get to do that to me in a minute.
Okay,
Yeah, so Thursday, if you guys missed it, we did we had a live photo shoot. It kind of just turned into a Precious. No, we didn't do anything. It basically turned into a live, Precious Psycho flog Squirt and Jane for an hour. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So, and Squirt and I ended up with really bruised, sore asses.
I got a picture from her.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, did you?
No, I didn't get one.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm still, slightly bruised, but I'm not so bad. But, that was, 4 days ago?
Yeah. I didn't do nearly any damage to really, truly bruise you.
Oh, well, thank you.
I feel like I just gave you a couple good hits. I just gave you a couple good hits.
Oh, God. Okay, so you're, kind of I would say you're our BDSM resident with Vodka Girls. Yep. You're definitely the one that, lives it. Oh, look at her ass. Ow. Yeah.
Yeah, she's like, how am I going to explain this to work?
Yeah, no kidding.
Precious Psycho is showing us a photo on her phone of
Squirt's ass.
Oh, that's Squirt's, is it?
That's
that was
ass.
Squirt.
Okay, now I've just offended because I was about to say a lady's bottom and I went, oh, that's Squirt, is it? So,
nice.
Sorry, Squirt.
It's
not that I wasn't calling you a lady. They just interrupted me. You know what it's like. Well, no, you probably don't.
No. Anyways, so... all right, so my question to you is how did you get started in the BDSM world, and when did you start, I guess?
Yeah, I get. Was it a case of I don't know, you were at school and did something naughty and were getting caned and you were like, I fancy a bit of this. This is all right. And then
we don't do that in America. And
you
don't
do
that back in England.
Yeah, we do. Oh yeah, the cane. Yeah, just keep those fuckers in line. So. Oh my! Honestly, it's all about me again. Yeah, when I was in junior school, which means what over here?
Maybe middle school.
Junior high.
Junior high.
Junior high.
I was 10
7th,
years
8th,
old.
and 9th.
Yeah.
My headmaster at the front of his desk, I kid you not, actually had it was a plinth, and he had his cane rest across it, and it was. When you're that age, it's about 9 meters long. Sorry, hang on, America. 10 foot long. It probably was fairly short, but you would hear the crack.
Oh, God. I can imagine.
So were there any girls in your class that got in trouble a lot?
Oh, yeah.
No, were there?
No, they weren't allowed to hit girls.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's just creepy.
Nope. No.
So the guys could cane boys. So, and you didn't go to a Catholic school?
No. I know.
Interesting.
It was because they always used to cane underneath and up. Used to hit my wee willy winker every time. But I liked being naughty.
Did you ever get hooked by the cane?
Pardon? No, I actually never got the cane. No, I didn't.
Surprisingly, Steve was a good boy.
No, not really. I was a very accomplished liar. At the age of about 7 or 8 years old, and
I did 5.
I'm wondering where you learned this from.
Well, my parents were deeply religious, so naturally I was a liar and a cheat.
Naturally.
So no, I only got into trouble once when I beat up a bully, which is kind of an oxymoron, really. But he was picking on somebody. Yeah, he was picking on somebody really small, and my mum and dad had just bought me some Doc Martens, so I decided to use them, and I did. The reason I got into trouble was because once he hit the floor, I kept going, and that's what I got into trouble about. But I was just told.
But you didn't get caned.
But this was like old school punishment. I had to face the wall.
Yeah,
for the rest of playtime. Yeah, I didn't get the dun. No, we didn't have that over there. It was just the cane.
That's far way back.
It was
years.
Our teacher used to hit us with our newspaper with his newspaper.
Are you a dog?
So yeah.
What? Are you a dog too? Get hit with a rolled up newspaper?
Yeah. Woof. Yeah. So it didn't start in school then. It didn't start in school.
So give us your background.
My what?
Your background of the BDSM.
How did you figure out?
You can turn around and do that too.
This isn't like you're at Olive Garden and like, I think I'll try that pasta this time. I quite like that. There's not really a place where you can just be like, I'm gonna have the shit kicked out of me. I quite like that. So how did you?
Well, see, okay,
details.
To me, I guess BDSM is, I guess, a more extreme form of just liking kinky stuff. But I mean, what I always say is I relate to back when a long time ago, back middle school drama club after school one day, I just remembered like pretty much something happened and it just triggered. I liked seeing people tied up. I liked seeing people bounded.
That's kinky shit.
No, what's
junior high?
What's trippy about it is because it was drama
private
club.
School? Was it private school?
No, sorry.
I had a whole fantasy going on there.
My parents' taxes pay for public school.
Of above legal girls. Sorry. Oh. To drop that one in.
Anyway.
So you're 17, so it's okay.
Once again, why the show's 2 hours long? So I'm giggling.
Yep.
But no, what we had to do is we got like little skits, and while I was sitting watching this like little group skit, there was this guy that everyone thought to be like the ugly guy of the school, or no girl really wanted to be with him or whatever. Well, what the skit apparently was he was learning to drive or something, and then there was a really, really plus size kid. I mean, like 300 pounds, and he was only in 6th or 7th grade. And he apparently was supposed to be like a cop or something, and so he made it seem like he walked out in front of the
kid was a cop.
What?
The kid was a cop.
Yeah, it's this drama club. It was a skit. We were pretending.
Oh, he was playing a cop.
Yes, we were
pretending. Oh, okay.
Listen,
pay attention. Stop looking at your damn paper. Anyway, the kid, he stepped out, made it seem like he could stop an entire car. And the guy that I'm referring to that, didn't seem all that attractive, he pretty much flies out and pretty much they make it seem like he's been handcuffed. And I remember being like, that's hot.
I like it.
Sorry, how old were you when this was happening?
I was like 6th or 7th grade. So
what is that in English?
It's like 11 to 12.
Okay.
11, 13.
13, yeah, 12, 13, something like that. Yeah.
6th grade. I was in 11. But I just remember that. That's when I first started really liking kinky stuff. And then I came across the site FetLife through one of the people I met at a convention, an anime convention, and
whoa, hang on.
What?
Hang on. We jumped from age 12 to an internet site called FetLife, right?
Yes.
Okay. So this isn't the story of Jesus. There's not a big 30-year fucking gap. Okay. So let's leave the underage stuff out of the way for the moment. Let's bring you to legal age over here, 18.
18.
Well, I think it's like 16 or 17. I'm gonna get in so much fucking trouble for this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So 16, 17. Normal dating life. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, were you kind of that's my thing at that point?
I mean, I liked sex rough. But I mean, there wasn't a whole lot of people that I knew that liked the whole bondage and BDSM style, so you can take what you can get, essentially.
Right.
I will say I was a little whore back then. I don't even know how many guys
I love you.
I'll admit, yes, I kind of did sleep around. I remember seeing there were some times where, like, they were my boyfriend or they were just one night stand. I have had a couple of those. But I mean, the actual BDSM part of it, like I said, it was really when someone showed me about FetLife, and I actually did have a daddy for a while.
Whoa. Terms. We all have a dad. I don't particularly want to bring mine into the bedroom, though. So now,
do you like family role play, Steve?
You like to be my sister? Precious Cycle was like, you like to be my dad? You want to be my dad? Hey,
sure, let me grab this big schlong here, okay?
Buy me a drink. Be my dad.
Okay, so you had a daddy.
Yeah.
What's a daddy?
I was supposed to say, in the BDSM, a daddy doesn't essentially mean, like you're doing a daddy-daughter role play or something like that. A daddy, to pretty much the counterpart, is a baby girl, or if you're gay, a baby boy. Which is you take care of that person. Are you writing down notes?
No.
I'm sorry. I'm very curious.
And Daddy is spelt with 2 Ds.
I'm just saying.
And when did this approximately happen?
Can you go lay down on the couch for a minute?
Approximate date is fine.
Okay, so a daddy.
Was there a goat involved?
She's explaining.
Sorry.
Yeah, a daddy.
Where's that ball gag?
I was in the other room. That's a good idea. I'm getting an evil stare from Steve.
This is not going to happen here.
There's 2 against 1.
I
And
know,
I know where
I
the
know.
ball gag is.
And I have that flogger still.
Yeah.
Remember that.
Run. Run.
You said I could get you at least once. Yes, you did. Last Thursday, you said I could get you once.
I know,
and I
but
will.
but I'm on the control board tonight. It can't possibly happen.
He has man flu. That might make him die.
You don't. Yeah, I mean, you don't want to hit me because I'm going to probably expel so much snot. When you hit me. I'm just even if I'm aimed away from you, it's going to bounce off the walls. You're going to get covered in it. You know, Slimer, Ghostbusters. Think of that. That's what's going to happen.
And I watched Ghostbusters recently too.
So there we go.
A daddy.
Yes.
Sorry,
I'm going to
Daddy.
take over this interview.
Please, I'll turn my mic off.
Can I have your notes?
to me, they're repressing me.
Shut up. Okay.
A daddy is essentially someone who watches over the person, kind of cares for them. I mean, it's up to them whether or not if they do have sexual intercourse or not. I personally was not seeking sexual intercourse with this person.
Was his dick not big enough?
Huh?
Was his dick not big enough?
No, it was actually that I had liked another person at that time.
Oh.
So I was like, you're really cool. I'll take on this role, but I don't want to fuck you. But you're really sweet. It's one of those, like, if I fucked him, I think it would change our relationship or as a friendship and stuff. And it's just some people I just
But beating the shit out of somebody won't.
Turn your mic off.
Silence!
Okay.
So, but I want to say, God, I'm trying to think. It was one of like the first couple of conventions I've been to, and it was it was like it was quite a few years back, probably like between 18, 20 years of age.
So when you do the BDSM, do you like having things done to you? And if so, what? And explain in graphic detail.
I'm not so sure because I feel like you're
do...
taking mental notes for you here and trying to sneak that on me.
Steve's got the pen.
He's taking notes.
And we all know you like to flog people,
yes.
Namely, my ass and Squirt's ass and any other girl's ass that
well,
comes along.
I mean, when the viewers, when y'all see the video, you'll understand. I'm actually trying to train them. I don't try to train people, but do not bend over in front of me. Do not twerk. Do not wiggle your ass because to me that's taken as a challenge. Thinking like,
Squirt's got a bad twerk habit.
You can't have it. So yes, twerk. Squirt would seriously every now and then just like wiggle her ass, and I'm like, okay, fine. And it was like, oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, so you like getting involved in the BDSM. Do you like having stuff done to you?
Yes, I do actually like some impact play, which like I explained in that Bad Girls video is, these are more impact. But granted, because my floggers are...
you're talking about.
Right.
Yeah.
And granted, my floggers are made out of duct tape. They may be a little more stingy because of the material they're made out of. However, regular floggers are normally leather, some thicker material. Because
Do they hurt more?
Huh?
Being leather. Do they hurt more being leather?
There's more of an impact. So those are more...
Don't bring leather ones, okay?
they're more like someone's maybe not... I mean, I've pretty much, whenever I haven't flogged, it's on my back. Like I told you, you can do more than just your ass. Everyone thinks, oh, you just gotta whip your ass. No, you can do the back as well. And honestly, I will say I like getting on the back because it's almost really like a deep tissue massage in a way. I don't know. It's not like I can really explain
BDSM. It's like a deep tissue massage.
It's not like I can explain it as far as those because...
so much as you can see the deep tissue after a few minutes.
Right?
Right.
I mean, it's just because there's all these... It's like, I don't want to say it's like having the wind knocked out of you because it's not that hard, but it is just like really, it's a forceful impact or something on your back, and to me it's more, I guess it's soothing, but again, I've been in the lifestyle for a while, so, I mean, granted, yeah, someone who has not been in the lifestyle, they're probably thinking, what, really, that's soothing to you? But I mean, just like people who get tattooed, I mean, some people, they fall asleep getting tattooed, or that's what they go, instead of going and get their nails done, they get tattoos done. But I progressed from I had a daddy at one point, and then eventually I was what was known as a unicorn. which was, I didn't know this term until like a couple years ago. I thought it was just a pet. And because I was, for a while, a pet for a couple. And so, yes, we did have threesomes, and I'd fuck him, and that guy, even though they split, it's kind of weird. That couple, they split, and my best friend, who was the guy, actually is like, hey, but I got custody of you. I'm like, okay. Okay.
I would love to see that in court documents. I get the unicorn.
And my pet name was Bunny. Really enough.
So what did you do as a unicorn? To explain it to people that don't know. I mean, we've heard of it, that's in like the swing lifestyle as well.
Okay.
So it is a fetish thing. So explain to everybody that doesn't know what a unicorn is.
A unicorn essentially is a pet for a couple.
And what do you do?
Well, pretty much whatever I guess they're wanting. I mean, like I remember there was at one point there was a time when the girl, she wouldn't let me leave until I came, and he was just sitting there. I'm like, that's at school, I need to go. And she's like, nope, not letting you leave. I'm like, son of a bitch.
Have you never heard of faking it?
I've had to a couple times.
So what did they do?
I do it all the time.
I know. So
I just have a milkshake by the side of my hand.
Okay.
It's confusing because normally it comes from the side. I just go like, I have a penis on my hip.
Turn your radio off.
Sorry, I'll turn
my radio. Mic off.
Turn my radio off.
Okay, so what exactly did they do to get you to come that time?
Vibrating toys. For a while, that was seriously all that could get me off.
Oh, really?
I think it's because I had started so young from that, and like that's all that could get me off, and like I was like, damn, no guy can get me off, and I remember someone was like, well, it sucks for you. I'm like, oh, damn, that is kind of bad, isn't it?
So, do you like vibrating toys just on your clit, or do you like them, like, inserted as well, or do you like a mix?
I like it. I will say I like a mix. I actually had a favorite toy, sadly. I don't know if water got into it or something, but it won't charge.
Blood.
Yeah, it was not on my period, thank you.
Oh, really? Really? Disgusting. Oh, good God alive.
I had to.
God, next you'll be seeing people on YouTube sticking used tampons in their mouth.
Oh, God.
That's right, they did.
Oh, my God.
Ew. Yes.
I had a broad search history.
What I was talking about now is like this, it's like a U-shaped one. It's actually I think called a Wii Vibe or something. It was actually $99. It was purple and like honestly, I loved wearing that thing during sex. Oh my God! It helped make it go by faster, especially if I was really tired. I was like, okay, fuck. 5 minutes done. Okay, good night. Love you. Bye.
So do you? Okay, so like with, I can't really say like normal sex, can I? But because BDSM is not like it's not. Is it about sex or is it something like?
Is it about submission and dominating?
Well, BDSM, at least as far as I know, I may be completely wrong on this, and I'm sure some of my FetLife people will tell me, no, it's not. Especially if they're listening.
But they're not on the show, are they? So
but I've been told some of them to listen, so thank you.
Thank you for listening, but if you disagree with her, you're fucking wrong. Okay. But if you think you are right, please email in the show, and we'll get you on Skype, and then you can go, hey, that Precious Psycho got it totally wrong. This is how it is. And then we'll be nice to them and slag you off. Okay. And then we'll do that, yeah? Okay, fair enough. Carry on.
Anyway, to me, what I am believing with the term BDSM stands for is bondage sadomasochism. And obviously bondage, pretty self-explanatory. Sado, I refer to as sadistic, sadism meaning is you get pleasure from seeing other people in pain. Or inflicting pain.
But we all know you like that.
I know, right?
I can vouch for that. That was some really fucked up
Maybe it should
shit.
be sadistic precious psycho or precious sadistic psycho. I don't know.
I don't think I can say that. Say that 5 times fast.
Right? And then masochism is people who like having pain inflicted on them. Like Squirt is kind of like that.
Yeah.
She was, saying that she does starting to like it, and so I kind of trying, inviting her to try and come, which she has made a FetLife account. So, I told her, I was like, girl, you need to get on that shit. So, I mean, it depends on the person, really. I mean, granted, I love sex. Well, when I'm in the mood. Sometimes I'm not in the mood, and a certain person just needs to understand that.
Is it like intense foreplay? Is that really where it's about? That you do that first and then have sex? Is that kind of the idea behind BDSM, or do you have sex during BDSM? You know,
both. Like I personally say I like when I would say my significant other, I guess, when he does, I guess, manhandle. Like he has used Khaleesi on me. He doesn't even know about Mr. Cyber yet.
Khaleesi and Mr. Cyber are your two floggers.
Yes.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he doesn't even know about Mr. Cyber yet. I think I told him like that. I made one. Mm-hmm. But he has used Khaleesi on me. So yes, I know that bitch hurts. I know that damn thing hurts.
Yes, it does.
So, and then of course, we also have the under the bed tie down restraint. So I mean, it's a mix. It really depends on. Like, we'll actually look at the time, especially if we've got work in the morning. We're like, all right, we got maybe about at least an hour until we need to go to bed. Okay, so we can foreplay and fuck, or we'll just fucking foreplay at the same time. So, but I mean, like,
I think that we should have both of like you and your significant other on.
Yep. Saw.
Yes.
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 Yes. We need
DJ
to have.
Oh my God, so good.
I'll come up with a
So in a couple weeks.
I'm sorry, Saw, by the way. Okay.
So in a couple weeks, you and Saw can come in the 24th. I think that would be a good day.
Okay,
as Monday.
We'll confirm that.
Yeah, we'll do that.
I'm really interested with this.
That'd be cool to hear from a couple's point of view.
I can just imagine what he'll be saying.
Well, you know, Jane
we can turn off his mic too. I'll learn how to do that. We'll just turn off their mics,
right,
and we can talk.
Jane's been getting like a lot more into it, and it's like for me, it's actually kind of difficult to do. I honestly, I'm kind of struggling with some of the stuff that she wants.
I know she's told me. I'm like, damn, stop being a pussy and man up.
Thank you, thank you. Fucking choke me till I pass out.
Well, that's what I'm worried about. You know, it's like, well, okay, officer, what happened was we were foreplaying, and my hands got stuck around her neck and she passed out. To me, I feel like I'm kind of like. I've got into the space shuttle and I've never had any training and I'm going to try and fly it. And that's what it kind of feels like that I'm totally out of my depth. So I think
I keep telling you what to do and you're just like...
It's all fun and games till somebody passes out.
You don't do it hard enough for me to pass out.
I know, lucky you. No, but I think that would be cool if we had them on as a couple and to talk about this. And I can ask
so you can stop being such a pissy about
point
it all.
of view as well. Yeah, because I kind of want to understand that more. So...
Well, and okay, between now and then, just one word advice. Kind of like how we have for this shoot. I was bringing up the whole, oh crap, we forgot a safe word kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're choking her, obviously her windpipe's going to be blocked. She's not going to be able to say red or marshmallow or banana, whatever it is. And a safe word though needs to be something that wouldn't typically be brought up in a sexual like conversation or something. So normally times like food.
There is no word that wouldn't normally come up in our sex life.
No. Not from him.
No.
So I mean, okay, so you would say, so microphone couldn't work.
See,
so microphone.
See, our safe word or word that we talk about for like when we swinging or whatever. If there's a problem, squirrel. That could probably come up in any kind of like sexual conversation.
But we say that. We say that for a joke. That's the problem.
I know.
We came up with a safe word and then we used it as a joke. But
like a lot of times though, what people, because there actually are dungeons in Dallas. There is Sanctuary and I think there's one other one. And I think what they use is they use the term red, but they also have DMs, which are. Oh god, there's something managers pretty much like they're they're like kind of bodyguards or upguards, like patrol, like they make sure everyone's being okay, and that if someone's saying red, the person playing them is stopping or something. But sometimes they go a little bored. They're like, I didn't say red, and they'll come over and stop a scene until it gets messed up and screwed over. So I mean, maybe just use red. But then also, like I said, if her windpipes are being closed and she obviously can't speak, like I was saying, do some motion like that's. I mean. When you're like grabbing the bed, you're like slapping the bed, you're not really doing it like quick, like 1, 2, 3. You're doing like, in just different time intervals. So, I mean, a quick rapid motion of 1, 2, 3, hey, like you're tapping out, pinfall, 1, 2, 3, I'm tapping.
Yeah, you had Squirt do that the other day in the live show. Yeah.
So, that's something. Between now and then, use that and man up.
Got you. Okay.
Slap her. We had a conversation before the radio. Slap her, choke her.
let's do a demo.
Facebook her.
Jay needs. I can't do anything to you this week because I'm all like that.
Yeah, I don't want your snot all over me.
I'm all for. Hey, you still need to have something happen to you.
Can I just start tapping really hard right now?
It's the Jane Gets Fucked show. So why don't we have?
I know.
Precious
I
Psycho?
didn't like.
Do you like to be called Precious Psycho or Precious or Precious or like
No,
or Psycho?
Every time I hear that, I think of that trailer. Precious.
What about Pee-Pee?
Fuck you.
You little Pee-Pee.
I will hit you with my spiked beanie.
Oh, a spiked beanie. She means business now. It's the spiked beanie. Oh my god!
It looked like a cat scratched you in the face.
Okay, so
she's done that before.
So you up for a demo?
I'm up for a demo, so I'm going to get flogged.
Yep.
Again.
Okay.
Vodka
That's
Radio,
the second time
the
in like 4
naughtiest
days.
station online.
Suck it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
No.
Okay.
So do I get to leave my
You
headphones
need to take
on?
your headphones off. Earphones?
My earphones?
Your earphones. Okay, I am going to try and figure out how we do this.
Not because they're going to like go flying off me because she's going to hit me so hard.
Okay, so we have...
Oh, God.
Okay, so Jane has stood up and is looking slightly worried, and Precious Psycho is holding up a deflated
Baby
unicorn.
Rainbow Sherbet is deflated.
With vodka and what?
Yeah,
Rockstar.
Rockstar tattooed her. Yeah.
So anyway, okay, so we are going to... what are you going to do? Are you just going to spread up against a wall?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, so Jane is actually...
Where's sound going?
Right here. Should I go here?
No, that's fine. I've got both the mics on still, so
Fantastic. So everybody's going to hear it.
we'll hear it.
So should I snap the floor?
So, yeah, let's hear which flogger are we doing first?
I'll do the nice one first.
What one's that called again?
Mr. Cyber.
Mr. Cyber. Mistress Cyber.
Not Mr.
Mister.
Mister.
It's Mr. and Mrs.
Mr. and Mrs. Okay, so Mr. Cyber. Okay, so Mr. Cyber, which is very hard. And that's a green and white and black
With
sort
no
of
pennies.
with no pennies.
It doesn't hurt as bad.
The other flogger actually has pennies embedded in the tails at the end of it.
Yeah.
How many like tails are on that?
I want to say this one was 24 and this
24.
one's 33.
Okay, so the one without pennies has 33, and it sounds like this.
Sorry, did it? Okay.
Okay, and the one with
That's about
24
to be my ass.
and pennies sounds like this.
Oh,
Okay.
God. I don't want to do that.
Okay, so Jane up against the wall. So she is going to basically do as if she was getting frisked. So she's going to put her hands against the wall, I think.
Brother, woman.
And Precious Psycho has taken the role of police officer, I guess, now. With okay.
Ow!
I just died. My bad.
Okay, that's not so bad. Okay.
So you can do more than just your ass. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Is I can do.
Yep. That's not...
So she's going across her legs.
Yeah.
And...
See, that's not bad. That's not bad.
Okay, so
like
Jane
pussy plays, like pretty cool.
is actually getting pussy flogged with that. What is that called? Flog the pussy. It's not because she stood there with a big old grin on her face.
Like, I like this. Pretty good.
So
I'm just gonna sit in my chair afterwards with my legs open. Feel
So-
free to keep doing that.
Psycho, wipe the smile off her face.
Yeah, she
Okay.
loves the wind, apparently. She kept noting that in the video. It's like, damn, all that wind from it.
So this is across the butt now.
Yeah. Ow! Okay.
You need your pants pulled down, Jane.
Oh. Seriously, I need more bruises.
Yeah.
I'm just going away.
Yeah,
I hate you.
I know.
You married him.
Away. I know. What were they thinking?
Let's see what we got still. Oh. Yeah, you still got these over there.
Still bruised up.
I know. Okay. Okay. Oh, fuck. This is gonna hurt. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That's because I'm not collecting them together too. I'm noticing when I'm doing this, and they're still, when I'm wielding it, they're still kind of together, so they still hit.
So
But if
you're-
I'm just doing this, they're spreading.
So you're doing two different techniques. You're doing
Kinda
one
thing,
where where all the tails are being held together more, and it's hitting it more as a whole unit.
Oh, I didn't even hit you.
And then...
See, like saying I mean, when I'm doing like this, though, like it's like spread.
And now she's doing them with the spread tails.
Yeah.
So how is that, Jane? Which is better?
I don't know.
Do you want to feel it on your back?
No.
You
No, I don't mind the ass thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I can do the ass. Okay. I like bruises on my ass, apparently.
Well,
Now,
you're
using Mr. Cyber, and that is the penny-free flogger.
I know where you're going with this. Okay, that's fun to see.
That shit is fucked
Don't
up.
pull him up yet.
I'm not pulling him up! Ow! Okay, ow! Whose idea was it to have her on the show?
Yours.
No, it wasn't.
Awesome.
Okay, you should love it down here.
Yeah, okay.
And now she's getting pussy flogged. That just doesn't sound the right term for it.
Well, I mean, it's good.
I don't know.
Cunt clap. I want some CC.
Oh god.
So she's getting flogged on her pussy right now.
Yeah.
And that was a cross. Not her pussy, actually.
No, because also I was explaining to her, because remember how she, the last very when I got her on Thursday, it actually kind of really got her on her thigh.
It hurt.
Got on her thigh, but I was remembering that is actually right underneath the ass, right underneath the dimple of an ass is the sweet spot, because that's where you sit. And if you're really wanting to leave a mark on somebody, or at least a memorable mark, you do it there, because they won't be able to sit very well.
Yeah, working out the next day was not so cool. Yeah.
Okay, a couple more of this, and then out comes this thing.
Oh, crap. See, that's what I can handle.
So Jane is that like a? I guess you can't really get fucked and have that done at the same time, can you?
Probably.
Oh, you probably could.
Well, not by the same person.
Would that be cool? Or is it not? I'm trying to ascertain if this is like a sexual thing, and
No, it's okay. It's like,
because you like getting slapped during sex.
yeah, not my. Well, yeah, but not with like a flogger when they're trying to leave a mark.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, I like
Had the ones on her ass.
I like getting slapped during sex and spanked and all that kind of stuff. But it's like that's like a turn on because that's like, whoa, I'm getting fucked.
Okay.
So that's different. It's like this like intense like punishment and violence, and I like that part.
Okay.
That's my favorite. But this is like, to be honest, the one with the penny.
She's trying to come up with a conversation to delay this. Can we just get onto the penny one?
No, what I was going to say, if you'd listen, because you'll like the answer, is that with the pennies, with the pennies, it's actually like more of a turn on. I like. It's not a turn on as it's happening because it just gonna fucking hurt. Yeah. But at the same time, it must. I don't know. It must release something because it's like. It's kind of more rough play, and I like that more than the Mr. Cyber one. That's cool. I can handle that. That one, I can handle like 2, and then I'm just like, yeah, I'm fucking done. But it was also a turn on at the same time. So see, I like it worse. See? Now I'm gonna get it.
I'll have to play that back. I wasn't listening to a word she was saying.
Fuck off! Oh god, please don't make more bruises.
That was the penny one. That was on the floor. So Precious Psycho is stepping up to the plate, as they say.
I like because you can hear how the pennies collect together. That's what it kind of sounds like. I mean, do you feel a difference?
Yeah.
And I'm you see, I'm doing my hand the same motion. But it's because of the weight and because they all collect together, and it's metal.
It's kind of ironic that you have pennies in there and I have all my money leggings.
Very much so, actually.
Okay, that was me. Ow. See, I don't like it on the lower back. Ow! Fuck, that hurts!
I'm trying to get your ass.
That was a flogging down motion.
Downward motion.
It was down across her left cheek, and yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, put your legs together a little more and just stick your ass out more, so that way I'm getting more of your ass than like go. Yeah.
You're about to get fucked.
Oh, God. And that's kind of like how it is.
Oh.
Are we using the letter red now? Red letter? Fucking squirrel?
Fucking red squirrel!
Okay.
Okay.
I get one good hit.
You want one good hit?
I get
one
one
good
good
hit?
hit. That's not on your thigh.
The solitary clap.
Okay, yes, I assume position. Ready?
Yeah, I'm assuming.
Right.
Yeah.
1, 2.
So, Precious Psycho is leaping up and down with joy. Jane has her hand over her mouth and just... Oh, that's Rosie. Well, there's like a little teeny paw print on it. I don't know how you did that. Can you see?
Oh, the circle is forming together.
Look.
I know, I see.
Can you see? It's like a little paw print. It's like the devil's paw on your ass. Yeah, okay, so Jane is going to probably...
I'll take an ass selfie for everybody. Oh, that hurt.
You like it.
Okay.
That's more of a turn on. The harder stuff.
Okay.
The big, like a big hard one where you're screaming, or what?
The not so hard as that. The other hard ones.
I think that was just putting a little extra force in my arm. I wasn't doing a full on baseball swing that one. I don't think.
Okay, so
that was pretty cool.
Not well, so I played you longer.
True.
Okay.
Gotta put my pants up now.
Okay, so it is 11:21.
Yep.
We have been an hour and 20 minutes. So we are going to, while you ice your bottom a little, we are going to go on to the...
to sit.
We're going to go on to the second part of our show, of our series on swingers. Okay, and we're going to talk about that. So I am going to, while you just collect yourself and we get all your mic and everything back on again, I'm going to play another advert from GTA because this one's cool. Okay. And then we will be right back with that, okay?
Asian pajamas? Chinese bandana? Something missing? With a throwing star, kendo sticks, or nunchucks at Vice City's one-stop shop for the silent fashion assassin.
Wow, you look like a psycho.
Complete the look.
Hey, listen to Vodka Radio. It's an offer you can't refuse. See, me and my associates would like to invite you to listen to Uncensored with Jane and Steve every Monday night at 10 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Okay, so, and we're back.
Yes, okay.
That was a really good fade, wasn't it?
My left ass
seamless.
cheek really hurts. It's like warm. Oh yeah, keep crying. Okay, so we're gonna do part 2 of our swingers.
Yes, we are.
Have you ever been to a swing club?
No,
Precious Psycho. No. It was really interesting to go. I think, this one we're going to talk about like what you could expect there, and stuff like that. If there's a man there that's had like 3 margaritas, and he's bald and has an English accent, stay away from the pole because he'll be playing on it.
One likes to use the pole one day after having a few margaritas in one's one. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, for all you guys that haven't been to a swing club, definitely look them up online. But as far as what to expect, Adam, yes.
I was going to say, just give out a couple of the websites. Can you remember them offhand? If not, we'll do them. You can't.
SDC.com.
SDC.com.
Yep. No.
But there's a few of them, isn't there? What was the one?
I don't remember. Don't like put me on the spot with that.
We'll get a list of them for next week, okay?
Yeah.
Look, listen, use, if you're interested in doing this and you want to go to those sites, and I know it's going to end up costing you money to join. There's like 4 or 5.
JoinVodkaGirls.com first. We'll
Yeah.
give you the information for free.
There's 4 or 5 sites that are legit, okay, and it's not it's not some bullshit sort of bait and switch site. I mean, they are. You'll connect with other swingers there.
Yeah.
You know
Everybody's
what's going on.
okay. So basically, when you sign up for like a swing site, to try to meet other couples, find out when the parties are, where the swing clubs are at, and stuff like that, you actually have to go through a verification process. Like, so you actually are going to have to take a photo, like you and
If you're going to a swinger's place and they're not checking your ID and they're not going through any process to verify you, don't fucking go there. It is as simple as that.
Yeah, I mean, so on the sites and for the clubs
you'll end
and
up
everything.
on my ex-girlfriend or something site.
So yeah, everything is verified from ages to who you're with. Like if you're coming in as a couple, for most swing places, I don't really know of any really like swing clubs that allow just single guys going in. So even if
there are a few around.
There are a few, but even if you're a single guy, bring a girl with you as as like a couple.
Next week we'll explain how to do that though, because easier said than done.
Yeah, but they do allow like single females, so you will see that, which are also called unicorns, which you do know that, Precious Psycho. We
like unicorns.
Huh? Yes, we like unicorns. Unicorns are good. Unicorns are girls that are typically not attached to anybody else and are quite happy to be the extra girl to a boy-girl relationship. So, whether she fucks the guy as well or it's just girl on girl and the guy watches or whatever, unicorn has various roles like that, but it is typically just a single girl that will be like the pet idea for the Fat Life thing, something, that a couple can play with, basically. Yeah. So, and unicorn, it's called a unicorn because they are so rare to find. So, I think definitely in the swing world, because more in the swing world what to expect with it is you'll get a lot of like couples where the women will like, it'll just be like not really a wife swap, but just like the women would like, do stuff and the guys can watch and stuff like that. I think that's kind of more common than just getting in a single girl.
I think the thing is when you first go there, I would advise
to
anybody,
a swing club.
When you first go to a swing club, don't plan to do anything that first night. We saw a lot of couples go there to fix a problem,
Save
in their relationship.
Or their relationship.
They clearly hadn't discussed about what boundaries were. They clearly hadn't discussed with each other where each of them were happy for the other one to go and how far they were to go. And it just causes a lot of unnecessary drama. There's just no need.
It's always drama there.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not. The majority of the people there are pretty,
for when I'm saying if you don't know.
So, like, if you're going to go, when you're going to go there, don't go there to fuck on the first time.
Yeah.
And I know it costs money to get into these places. Go in and just kind of soak the atmosphere in. Because if you've never gone to anything, even if you go to strip clubs on a regular, it is nothing like you've ever come across.
It is a complete brain overload.
It is.
It's a sensual overload.
I am a very visual person. I like...
yes.
His porn habits are out of control. Speaks the woman who owns a porn site. But I mean,
my habits are out of control.
No, you just video them and it works. But that was, for me, it was a total sensory overload.
Yeah,
I mean,
it
was, and it would be very easy to kind of just go in and you end up going wild, and and then you have to face the aftermath if you haven't discussed those possibilities beforehand.
Yeah, I mean, when you walk into one, I mean, even if you come in at the very beginning, when they open the doors, people are already fucking. It could be on the dance floor. It could be by the lockers where you put your stuff. It could be back in the other rooms. It doesn't matter. Things are already happening instantly when you walk in. You've got that. You've got people drinking. You've got people dancing. You've got a couple starting to hook up. Girls, making out in corners, whatever.
And on the dance floor, not just corners.
And on the dance floor, and on the beds, and in the hot tub, and everywhere. So it's
Funny
like...
side story. For all the times, you know exactly what's coming. For all the times that we went to a swing club, every time Jane, if she started to get off with another girl on the dance floor, I swear to God, some
this is totally true.
Twat would stand in front of me and I could not see. I, to this day, have never, ever seen Jane in a swing club making out with another girl on the dance floor.
And it's happened several times.
Oh, it happened a lot. It happened a lot. And it was
the
like
same girls, but
there was like a group of girls who all kind of got on, but oh my god, it was like the gods were positioning people. They were like, nope, Steve's not seeing that. And they honestly, so I stood up. I'd stand up and there would be a bigger person standing in front of me. So I'd sit down. And then I got asked to leave when I was trying to look through somebody's legs. It was an honest mistake.
Yeah, so
I thought it was just a thread. I didn't realise it was his penis. I just moved it out of the way. Sorry.
Speaking of that, small
DJ
dicks.
Toothpick.
Any small dicks yet?
Yeah, we need small dick pics.
Yeah.
Uncensored at vodkagirls.com. You'll win a Lamborghini.
Yes.
No kidding.
Yeah, no kidding.
No kidding at all.
We have it here in the studio. I will
Smallest
start it
dick
up.
wins.
Boom, boom. There you go. It's legit.
No, we want the smallest dick pics. That's what we want. Precious Psycho and I get to vote.
Yes.
There you go.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep. Uncensored at vodkagirls.com. Send them in. By
Email
tonight.
it or it'll fuck you up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Break up my tape measure and measure each one of them.
So as far as like, environment goes, like I said, it's this complete sensory overload, and they're
Please don't do anything the first time you go there. Just
No.
go, and I cannot stress that enough. I've seen the couples that we've spoken to who did the same as what we did. We went there, we didn't plan to do anything the first night, and then the second night we just went for it. And then compared to the other couples that
we
turned
didn't
up
even
there,
fuck the first night.
Nope.
No, we literally just
We were just like, what the fuck?
And like, I think we looked like a deer in headlights.
Yeah,
or going,
pretty much so.
oh my god, that's happening. Oh my god, oh my. I think we both went in there kind of like shell shocked almost, because
And-
a lot of people kept coming up to us going, oh, it's your first time, huh?
Yeah, and that is the other thing.
But that
You are
helps.
suddenly fresh meat in a market.
Mhm.
However you want to politically correctly say this.
No, you're
the
fresh
fact
meat.
Is,
Yeah.
you are
Yeah.
fresh meat,
Yeah.
and it's
That
like
sounds
you turn up there,
appropriate.
you will
Mhm.
get a ton of attention, and I promise you, if you've never been to one before, you will not be prepared. You will end up doing
No.
something that the next day you will be trying to patch up your relationship because it all got fucked up there. Because the people that go there regularly know what their boundaries are. You don't.
Mhm.
And so, and until you've kind of seen what's going on and you see how people behave, and they are very polite.
Yes.
I can
Yes.
honestly, okay, Britain for me, different place. You take a pretty girl to a club in Britain, you are ending up in a fight that night without a doubt. Okay, it's just the way it goes. People will come on to whoever you're with, and you will have a choice of either knocking them out or they knock you out, and that's how it goes. I come over here, it's not like that over here, and I quite like that. But that was the big thing that stood out with me when I went to the swing club was like, for the first time ever, considering you're going somewhere where everybody's there to fuck, you go there and you don't have that worry, because everybody, even though they're all there to fuck, they're all respectful. If you're with someone, somebody will, and I know this sounds very archaic, but a guy will come up to the other guy and go, "Hey, are you guys interested in swinging and swapping?" And they'll and if you go, "No, we're good," that's the last you'll hear of it. You won't get bothered again. You know.
It's just like at play parties.
Right.
Yeah,
Same thing.
exactly.
It's like you want to play someone's sub or something. Like, hey, would it be okay to play your sub or something? And they say, no, I really just keep it for myself. I'm like, okay. And then move on their way.
See, in these
If they're respectful.
lifestyles, that's what people, I think, in general don't understand of the level of respect that goes on there.
Yeah.
It's far higher than you'll ever get in a bar. They think, oh, they're these wild sex parties and everybody's fucking, or they're at a pet party and everybody's
We
getting
have to
whipped
weed
and-
some of those out sometimes.
Yes,
right,
you do.
right. You
Yeah.
always get one or two, but overall, the group dynamic is one of respect.
Yeah.
And you respect people's
Yeah,
boundaries.
I think the very comfortable level for women. I think it's an unsaid rule that I think most couples in general are quite happy for women to play together. Whether they end up swapping or not.
Yeah, I would say
Women,
that.
yeah. So, I think from a girl's point of view, I can go into a club and, I see a girl I like, whatever, and it's like you can go do all that. And girls will sit there, and I guess it's probably the same with play parties. If you guys are into each other, it's kind of okay, let's go. It's not like a, can I do this? Can I do this? That's normally with like.
It's actually a weird
more guys,
dynamic
but
because
yeah.
girls run the swing world without a shadow of a doubt.
Oh fuck yeah.
The women do it, but it's but it's still a very male orientated type of setup. It's still the women are there stripping and they're sexy and they're It's all very much everything's focused on the women, but the women call all the shots. Excuse me, is that the same with like a
play party?
Play party?
It depends, because I mean there are dommies and then there are doms. And essentially, dommy is a woman and dom is a man.
Right.
Mistress woman, master's man. So it's whoever essentially is in control. And also, as far as like these play parties, there are normally at somebody's house. So it's also, if you don't respect the house owner, you get kicked out.
Right.
But if you break rules, you get kicked out. But essentially, like I've had it done before. One of my friends, he asked some guy if he could play with his sub. She, apparently they had a conversation. She's very nice. She likes playing, and he'd been trying to gain some experience. And so he asked, but he turned him down. And there was actually a whole bunch of drama that attached to that. But I mean, just like the girl, the pictures that I showed you, she just came up to me. Like I said, she knows my sadistic nature, and I'm guessing her husband was perfectly fine with it. She just came up, she asked me, and we went into the garage and I played her. So, I mean, it just depends on really who's in command. And a lot of times it's obvious to tell. Sometimes it can be tricky. I mean, not everybody at a play party is going to be wearing a collar or on a leash or something like that. I mean, because also collars can be in different places. One of my friends, their collar is actually this metal anklet. That is, it's not an actual, neck collar or something. But, I mean, you could think, oh, that must be the dom because he's a man. That is typically a stereotype, too, is a lot of people think, because of 50 Shades of Grey or whatever, that all men are the dominant one. I mean, granted, like on my profile thing, I'll let a man dominate me, but I'll dominate that pussy. When it comes to girls, I love being the one in control.
Right.
As we can tell.
So the BDSM life is kind of more of a 50-50. I mean, more of a 50. Whereas in the swingers, it is kind of the girls call the shot. Nothing's going to happen unless the girls.
Exactly.
I've very rarely seen a guy go, I don't want to. I don't want to play with that.
Don't.
Yeah, I don't want to play with that couple. Basically, if the girl's like, hey, I want to fuck around with that guy. Although, I mean, it does come down to if the girl's actually wanting to like fuck the guy.
Then it's gonna, that couple is gonna have to like the other couple opposite, and vice versa. I mean, and I think that's more rare. That's why I said, it's kind of like, as a girl, if I go, oh wow, she's really hot, start making out with her on the dance floor or in the room or whatever, the guys are gonna be like, cool. There's two girls there.
It's,
and you don't have to get involved.
It's a weird thing when you're stood on a bar. You're stood on a bar. No, that's after 3 margaritas. I'm stood by a bar having a drink, and the girl that you're with on the dance floor, her guy is stood next to me, and we're both drinking. We're both looking at the same group of girls on there. We're just like, life's okay.
Yeah, exactly. But
that's that kind of weird male. Orientated sort of dominance still in there, which is weird for me because I'm kind of very much European about the whole thing and metrosexual or whatever.
I have no comment. None.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, and I, there's so many levels that you're gonna see of swapping there, whether it is just girl. Whether, it's girl,
Can we go terminology? Full swap?
Full swap.
Full swap is all in.
Yep. Everybody switching.
Guys with girls. Girls with guys. Guys with guys. No.
I don't think I've seen that.
No. There was a couple guys there that was hoping for that, but that wasn't going to happen.
And the other guys were not.
No. Anyway,
So,
that's another story.
Yeah.
But, and then soft swap is kind of more, there's different levels throughout all of this. But in general, if you're a full swap couple, you're quite happy for like the girl that you're with to get fucked by that guy, and she's okay with you fucking that girl.
And there's also different levels of that you're gonna see.
I'm saying it's just on that level, and then soft swap is just
girls, typically.
Girls, typically girls. Guys are not really involved. They're kind of sat back with a whiskey, drinking, watching.
A whiskey, yeah, because I'm pretty sure I didn't see any guys drinking whiskey. Yeah.
I just have my Bacardi and Coke with my little straw and umbrella.
That's rum.
So, you are going to see
I am
the
the gayest straight man you will ever meet.
Yes.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. You haven't seen me in full mode yet.
Yeah, no, he's like best friend, husband, lover, gay best friend, everything. All in one package. Yeah.
I know. With a disappointingly small penis, but hey, you can't have it all.
You should apply. You might win your Lamborghini back if you don't
Remember
die
he's
in the next
gonna
20
die.
minutes.
Remember, he dies, though. He's got what?
I got 20 minutes left.
21 minutes.
Yeah, so he got 20 minutes.
Oh, 20 minutes, actually.
So, yeah.
It's really nice
anyway,
knowing you.
yeah, so soft swap's full swap. Soft swap is basically cool
Girls.
watching girls fuck each other or do whatever.
Very
Full
straight
swap
man
is full couples interacting.
Mhm.
And yeah, goes on from there. So we went there, kind of.
You won't.
We did our first time of just watching, seeing it, really kind of understanding the dynamics. That, a good house, a good swap house is going to lay the rules down for you at the door. If you've never been, they're going to say, listen, how it goes down is, before you touch anybody, you ask. If you don't, you will be asked to leave. And
they are asked
and they
to
hold
leave.
that.
I mean,
Because there is a problem when you've got that many people in there. If those rules are not adhered to.
Yeah, I mean, you're typically talking about 50 couples, and then probably a mix of about 20 single girls.
Yeah,
I would say.
I'd
say that's a
so you've got
pretty
like
normal.
120 to 180 people, and that was in a house.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, no, it was 5,000 square foot.
Was
Sorry.
it?
Yeah.
Was it 5? Oh, yeah.
I think it was like 5,000 square foot. But that's a lot of people in one area. So
go the first time and see it.
Mm-hmm.
And, and different houses will have slightly different rules, different types of people. But generally it is, the community is very respectful of each other. And it is a case of, don't go there, don't touch before you ask. And, it's very much sort of like that, but it is an experience that
once you've gone and as a couple, after you've gone and you know what to expect, do make your boundaries and when you go back to the club with your boundaries, knowing what to expect, you have so many more. You'll almost take another time to go, oh, this is how we do it. You kind of get in a groove.
Whatever you think your boundaries are, and I think again it's this safe word that that you've talked about. It's the same kind of thing, because quite often we saw, and with couples, that we'd spoken to, and we asked them, how was it like your first time and stuff, and they were like, some of them were just, we kind of started straight off. It was like no rule. It was like, I don't mind if you fuck another girl. I don't mind if you fuck another guy. And it was that kind of open thing. And then when it actually came down to the reality of it, you've got to remember, I mean, emotions are then running. And so, if a guy's really going there with a girl and suddenly the girl that he's with is not happy with it, she needs to be able to communicate that with him quickly. And he needs to respect her enough to go,
right. Yeah.
I need to pull out. For want of a better word, but
probably not a good word to use.
Yeah, but I mean, that type of thing. I mean, because I hear people talk about boundaries and they're like, oh yeah, I don't care. And I mean, that one couple we were talking, he basically sat in the corner of the room crying while his wife was getting fucked by another guy,
and she knew it, and she carried on.
And we saw it and we were like, wow, that's fucked up. Well, they came up to us afterwards and asked if we wanted to. To swap with them. Yeah. And they were talking, and he was still like kind of choked up about it all. And I said, well, I kind of saw you, crying your eyes out. And he was like, yeah, it kind of really affects me, but she likes doing it, so I just do it. And I'm like, right, okay.
There's a term
I was like,
for that.
I don't want to be in that drama.
There's a term for a guy who enjoys watching his significant female other fuck another guy. Sometimes, a majority of the time when I see it in pictures, it's actually her fucking a black guy and the first guy's white. Not to be racist or anything. I'm just saying what I see on the pictures, and it's called a cuckold.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I've typically seen those a couple times, and I've every now and then get messages, and I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm good. I don't need anybody sitting there and watching me fuck unless it's Jane with a video camera.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna be doing that maybe.
Yes, we just need to plan a date when we're all off and when it's suitable for you.
Fantastic.
And a certain little slithery one gets to join me.
Yes.
My pretty little 4 or 5 foot Burmese python.
That sounds really cool. I can't wait to do that. That would be cool.
Are you afraid of snakes?
No.
Okay. Well,
Me?
some
No.
people are.
Steve is.
Say what?
He hates snakes.
I'm doing a photo shoot eventually that's going to have my 4 or 5 foot Burmese python.
Yeah,
with
I
me.
fucking hate snakes.
Yeah.
Don't you dare try and kill her.
He won't be here for that shoot, I'm sure.
Yeah.
No,
I
I don't
will.
mind.
No, I don't mind them like that.
And
But
she's
I
the
just-
thing is she's
I don't wanna
barely
touch
a
them.
year old actually. She's
Yeah.
the baby of the 3.
It's just a snake.
And it's a python, and it's not. That's the
Just
only
a
reason
white
why
snake.
I'm okay with him having them is because they're not venomous. You know, they're the constrictor family. So all I can do is really try and choke you. Like, well, I outweigh her by.
And that would turn you on.
Probably. Don't knock until you tried it, though.
Right.
That's right. That's
I mean, like, I outweigh that snake by, probably over
Should I
100
call
pounds.
911? No, just give it another minute. Oh.
I haven't said red yet, and I haven't slept my hand 3 times.
Have I said the safe word?
Can you get my Hitachi?
I have images in my head that I don't want images in my head currently.
Too bad. Suck it up.
There we go.
So I mean, when you do go to a swing club, there are so many levels of everything that you're gonna see, from people fucking to just the whole dynamic of who's going with who. You can almost sit there and watch couples and go, oh, they're with them, they're with them, they're with them, they're with them, they're not with anybody. And you can almost see how it all works. And, and that also, I mean, for me, as, to go in to start playing with other girls, because that's typically what I do, it's like...
Yes, and I love it.
I know. If you could see it, you'd like it even more.
See, I'm probably a masochist. Because I like hearing about it afterwards. I'm just like, and I didn't get to see
you
it.
hate hearing about it afterwards. She's like,
Looks like you're a masochist. Well, get up. Let me flog you. Make you like pain.
I just once the cold's cleared up. No problem.
He's going to be sick for the rest of his life. He's got another 15 minutes.
That's true.
But I don't even know where I was saying now. Because you talked
well,
about
I
snot.
think, look, I think...
Swingers, there with some people, there with people, there with people, and they're not with
it's
people.
not...
Yeah.
When you go to... It's not a race. You
No.
can go... nobody's limiting the amount of times you go. So the key... The thing I would... If I could give anybody one bit of advice, it would be just take your time and just do baby steps.
Mm-hmm.
Great. If you're a couple that's full on and can and don't care, and there are couples out there that can just go into that, and that's great. But if you're not, or if you're not exactly on the wavelength, and swinging is all about communication,
Yes.
you'll very, very quickly realize that unless you and your partner can talk about anything and be open and honest about anything, becoming a swinger is not going to fix a problem in your marriage or
No.
in a relationship.
No.
It will probably destroy it.
I would say.
It could do. You have to be...
You have to be able to respect as well as communicate.
You got to be happy to go, you know what? I'm happy for, my wife or my girlfriend to like do that, and that's not going to bother me. I like seeing her having enjoyment, and you've got to work out where your boundary is on that of like, well, I like this, but I don't think I can go that far. And so it's about communication. If you have not talked about it, or you find it hard to talk about, oh yeah, I look at porn, or, if you can't communicate sexually with your partner, it will fuck your relationship up. And, I'm just from some of the disasters that we have seen, and I know there are swingers out there that will tell you, yeah, it's a great lifestyle, and it is. And don't get me wrong, I mean, I like the people in that lifestyle. They are very respectful. They're a nice bunch of people. But, you as a couple, if you are not strong enough to do it in the first place, it will wreck it. And it will expose problems that you have.
Mm-hmm.
And that's, I think, in normal everyday life, you can go through. You're not going to come across a situation of like, oh, hey, can I fuck your wife? Well, you will if you go to a nightclub in Britain. But, you don't come across those things normally. In a swing situation, you will. And if you can't talk about those things with your partner, you're going to encounter those. It's just going to get messy very quickly. So talk about it. Talk about what your boundaries are. And you don't have to go and fuck someone on the first time you go there. You don't have to.
No.
It doesn't have to be full blown. There are couples there that don't fuck anybody, and I mean, and I'm not on about a minority. I'm on about there's probably a good percentage of them. The girls will mess around. That tends to be pretty much a common thing.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what we do.
Yeah.
I mean,
we don't full swap.
No.
No.
I'll go mess around with girls. We've done that. We've done that in the rooms as well. Mostly it's on the dance floor and bar, all that, a hot tub, whatever, like that kind of stuff. But then, yeah.
We got one time with a couple.
Yeah.
We were getting close to that.
Yeah.
And we were both talking about it. And it was weird. It was like we were both, and this, honestly, guys, this is not some bullshit reason I'm coming up with. We honestly both at the same time, me and Jane were just like, yeah, we don't want to do this because... And it wasn't really to do with us so much. It was just them as a couple. You could see it started to expose itself very quickly that there was problems with them as a couple. And so all of a sudden we were like, I don't want to be...
you don't want to associate yourself.
Yeah. So,
put into it.
So, and we kind of just stayed away from that drama. Girls getting off and fucking each other.
There's no drama.
There's no drama because the guys are just like, fuck yeah. But, there is... I've seen plenty of drama where the girl has been going off and fucking another guy, then sees her guy going with another girl. And I remember that one time, I mean, she...
full-blown fight.
Fucking hell, she flew across the dance floor like Superman.
It was ridiculous,
yeah.
Oh, my God. Yeah, it's pretty bad. But, take your time. Watch as you go in there and, take it all in and understand what you're going to be doing. I would think that would probably be the same with the play party as well. Yeah,
and like you're saying, like, know your boundaries, and like you're saying there was one couple that said, oh, we don't have any boundaries. I think that's absolute bullshit. I think everybody has at least one boundary in their life. Yes. I mean, granted, if it's in the swinger lifestyle, or if it's in the fetish lifestyle, or it's in the regular, vanilla, I call it's called vanilla sex.
Same thing.
To me, when one says, I have no boundaries, like, okay, so you'd be totally fine if I did some CBT on you, which is cock ball torture, drip hot wax on your dick, nipple clamps you, and then spread ants all over you, fire ants or something. They're like, yeah, so I say, know your boundaries.
Yeah, exactly.
You do have at least one.
So I've got to ask, because no, this is good. No, okay, so to me, doing everything that I do, sexually, seems normal. Like, to me, I really struggle to go, oh, everybody doesn't do this. Everybody doesn't do the BDSM stuff. Everybody doesn't do this. Right. I really struggle to go, people aren't doing this. But it seems totally normal to me. Like, that's normal sex life to me. Is that like it to you?
Oh, yeah, and I mean, it's just kind of like I, go back to saying, we have the under the bed tie down restraints. I mean, that's not something that just, let's put those down. Okay, no, those are in between the box spring and mattress. They stay there. Granted, whoever gets tied up on there doesn't know. We don't know, but I mean, yeah, for anyone who knows me as far as in that world, that's how it is, and yeah, it's definitely, how do I put it? It's a weird thing, like, well, this is my normal. I'm like, oh, well, that's not normal sex. I'm like, it is to me.
I know. I sit there and go, oh, wait a minute.
I'm sorry, missionary gets boring. I'm not just go 1, 2, 3. Okay, bye. I'm done. You're good. Good night. And go to sleep. Like, good people. Like, no, it's called fuck. Oh, yeah, thank you, babe. That's so much sex. The best member of life. He's still laying there. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick, and then we just go pass out naked. Yeah. Watch the South Park on freaking Hulu. Like, he may need to step outside and smoke a cigarette or something, but I'm like, everything. I'm like, all right, I'm good. That was some good sex a couple of days ago. I seriously did say, I seriously needed that, babe. Thanks. I always actually say thank you.
See, and that's interesting. Do you think that, like, what do you call your lifestyle? Do you just call it a lifestyle, or do you call
a kink lifestyle, fetish lifestyle?
So that lifestyle. Do you think that improves your relationship? Do you think that it actually, it brings you closer together as a couple?
Yes and no. Because I say yes because I mean we have I don't know. Like, I will say, yeah, probably y'all will probably never see me be all like in subby mode unless we do that shoot for the day. But that does bring me closer with him as far as, I don't know how to explain it, but I know, and when I say no though, is there are some times, and I'm still working with him, there are some people live it only in the bedroom. Like on FetLife, it'll say, I live this lifestyle when I can. I live it 24/7. Just occasionally, I just do it in the bedroom. I'm curious or something like that. While mine, I can't remember what mine says, but I mean, there are some, for right now, at least around certain people, it is purely in the bedroom, or, if no one's around. I mean, but there are some times where I do worry that he does take it into realize I'm not wanting to be a slave. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, I've got goals in my life. I'm not going to just sit and just obey to somebody. But there are some people who will take it past the bedroom, and that's where like some drama does kind of start. And oh, he's being really forceful for me like during the day, and I'm like, I just like it in the bedroom or something. I don't really want him to be pulling my hair in public or slapping me in public or something like that. I'm like, that's only something I like when it's kinky and you're having sex and stuff like that. But granted though, like I would say I'm still trying to help him get with the certain things as far as being a dom. I mean, he kind of thinks he's all high and mighty because he's a guy. No offense to male race. But
not much anyway.
Right. But I do some aspects I do believe bring us closer together.
Right. Because we actually found that I'd say we had a pretty good relationship beforehand. At any rate, I mean, we always have done, but I mean, it was. I think the swinging thing, I don't know, it gave an extra element. There was all of a sudden...
No door opened.
Yeah, and it was kind of the way we could communicate actually improved. Whereas before, and I think you just naturally do as a couple, talking about sex or fantasies or anything, it's always a little bit awkward. I mean, I don't, maybe it's just a British thing, I don't know, but I get the impression.
It is. It is.
It's definitely weird speaking about your fantasy, especially, I mean, one, if it's weird if you're with other people you don't really know. But I mean, if you're with people who, like, if I was talking about a play player, I'd be like, God, I would so love to be, like, just someone's bitch and just be caged, confined, and be doing pet play or puppy play or something like that. They kind of like, oh, I'm trying that, or that's something I like, or that's interesting too. But you talk to somebody, like, at work, or, we just term them as vanilla people. They're like, you're weird. I don't know if I should know you.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So
I think it's awkward.
For us, it was definitely a benefit. I think I found it a lot. I mean, from my point of view, I found it a lot easier to talk to you about what went on in my fucked up head.
Yeah, and I think for the most part, I think you'll always find, probably even in the FetLife, you'll find that both sexes want to talk about it. They both want to bring it up, but they're both scared to. And, I think even like, when Steve would start to bring up stuff, or I'd bring up, or, even when I bring up stuff, it's kind of like almost like a, oh yeah, okay. You kind of almost get like a little relief of, oh yeah, I can talk about this. And because I think most people do suppress it to stay vanilla because, shit, what if somebody doesn't want to do that? And it's almost like a dare, do I do it, or
it's
or just
not something that you normally see in everyday life. Now, granted, if it was like that, if it was every day where people could actually, if it was typical to be some like, oh, my husband, he's actually the dominant one, and I'm the submissive one, or something like that. I mean, and granted, there is dominant and submissive, regardless in vanilla. I mean, it's just how the gender roles are, essentially. But I mean, granted, that's not how our society is. If someone hears about somebody being a slave to their husband, they think, oh my God, we got to get her out of there. Oh my God, call the cops. I'm like, No, she agreed that she had a collaring ceremony, which actually just happened.
Oh wow!
And she's like, no, we like it. Why is someone calling the cops? I did not say red, all right?
See, I think this is why it'd be cool, to have you back on and have your partner with you as well, and we'll go about this he's getting his own jingle. I will make that with glee and much gnashing of teeth.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, no, that'll be good.
I'm so sorry, babe.
Okay, we only have a couple minutes left, so...
Yes, and you have a couple minutes left to live.
We are, I mean, we have...
How are your last dying moments?
You have 2 minutes left to live.
It's fine. I'm going to come back as a ghost.
Oh God! You can come back as a tree. Did you know that?
I don't want to get. Have you seen what animals do to trees? I don't want them squirrel stuffing its nuts in my mouth. So anyway, okay. Coming up on Vodka Girls this week.
Coming up. Okay, so today I put up a new set of me. So go sign up and see it. You want to see it? Big
titties.
Yeah. Big titties, pissy shots, everything. You got everything in this one.
Okay.
I know what colors are on her piercings down there.
I don't know if anybody. I don't know.
But I change it weekly.
If you didn't know, last week we did a live photo shoot feed from here.
Yeah, last Thursday. We had the live photo shoot. Precious Psycho.
We're going to be doing another one of those soon.
Yes. I think we're going to be doing another one this Thursday. So make sure to tune in. It's going to be a live stream on vodkagirls.com. Also, you're going to get to see, I'm going to be putting up this week the actual footage from the shoot last Thursday.
It's good.
It is good. I've got a video of me and Steve. Blowjob video, come in the mouth. Was that the one we're putting up? Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. So
we need to do a fucking one and just get it done.
I know. But it's so much better to make people wait. I'm so evil like that.
And in the same breath, also, thank you very much to Precious Psycho for coming on today.
Thank you. Yes. Oh, and the best news, and I know we're at time.
Yes, we're totally out of time. But go on.
Fine. The vodka store is opening tomorrow.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Because we have all the old stock of T-shirts that we used to have, and
these are the limited runs that we did.
There are only a few left of each kind. Yeah. So make sure to go in, get yours before they're gone. When they're gone, they're gone. We're not rerunning these. I've also got a bunch of photos. Squirt, old vodka girls like Soul Bride, Blaze, Galaxy. I got some of me, and we have all of that on there. Those are all limited photos, so make sure to get them. Also, Precious Psycho.
Also, something that we've talking with Jane and Steve agreed. I've made these floggers that I have, the duct tape ones, and I'm open to doing some. However, I will not be doing custom orders. But if you have a color combination or print that you've seen, remember these are duct tape. So all you gotta do is look up print duct tapes. And send it to the email address plpsyko@gmail.com. I know it's an interesting spelling. It's just something spelling that I really like.
Say it again.
plpsyko instead of CHO. It's KO.
Okay.
Knockout.
I'll put that email in the description of the show.
Yep.
Okay, so people
So if you're interested in having Precious Psycho making you a flogger, she will make you a custom flogger.
They're really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
And possibly we may have some of them actually where the vodka girls can sign them on the handles or the tails.
Yes, like do that. Put them in the store. Hopefully soon we can have some in the store as well. But in the meantime, I know.
These are really cool. We'll take a few shots of them at any rate and sort of throw them up. But yeah, this is not like the stuff that you can get. The stuff in shops is always it's black. And that's all it is. And it's these are cool. I mean, the one, Mr. Cyber, the green and white.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Black one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, those are my favorite colors. Mm-hmm. That's the color of my bike.
Yeah.
I know. I remember. I always see green.
I saw that. I was like, yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
So So we'll put that email in. If you would like one of those, please contact her. And
get your own custom vodka girl flogger.
Yeah, that's it.
Made by vodka girls.
Yeah.
Does not contain real vodka girls.
Maybe.
But it can do.
It might have flogged a vodka girl before it gets sent to you.
Yeah,
actually,
we gotta test them.
I know we need to. Yeah, so that will be a definite. We'll have been on at least one vodka girl's ass before it comes to you.
Okay.
Yeah, may have a print of that ass.
So we doubled the length of our show and we ran over.
Well, it's not my fault. You talked a lot.
We've run nearly 4 minutes over, which isn't too bad.
No, I know. And you're still alive.
I know.
How? All right.
It was all a lie. It was a ruse.
I know, but we're still going to get rid of your Lamborghini.
Rouge is something you put on your face.
We're still giving away your Lamborghini, though.
You can still give away my Lamborghini.
So
that's fine. Hang on, just... There you go.
So send in your dick pic, smallest one wins. And
we are really going to send you a white Lamborghini.
Yes. And a signed photo of me will be included in that.
And if you'd like a signed photo of me, Just mention it, and I'll do one.
Oh God. Yes, so those
Been
will be
waiting to
coming
break
out.
out the banana hammock.
Oh God.
Put it.
So yeah, send your
Actually,
pics.
cocktail umbrella.
Send your pics to uncensored at vodkagirls.com.
Mhm.
Smallest dick
Listen.
wins.
Yes.
And make sure to
listen.
go sign up on vodkagirls.com. Become a VIP member. You want to see our videos.
Yes.
You want to see the photos and really get involved with it. You'll get to go and get to see the live streaming videos that are happening.
Right.
We've got 2
Chat
coming up
with
this
us,
month.
Talk
Yes.
with some forums.
Exactly.
Yep. Okay, and so we are going to be back next Monday again.
Yes.
For a
Hey.
2-hour
Another
show.
2-hour
again.
show.
It is going to be 2 hours from now on because I can't shut the fuck up.
Yep. Pretty
And,
much.
yeah.
So, and it'll be the final part of our swinging and some other fun stuff. Make sure to keep sending me in fucked up messages so we can have you on the...
Yep, remember. That's the weekly bit.
Definitely.
See you guys later. Have a good week and stay
Bye-bye.
horny.
Bye.
Vodka Radio. Take off your pants and stay a while.
That shit is fucked up.
Awesome! Vodka Radio, the naughtiest station online.